Hey guys, welcome back to my little comic corner, or the Forbidden Zone as I call it. Uh, just want to show a little recent haul, some stuff I got, and I'd like to dedicate this video to my friend, Goki Geezer, aka Robert. Uh, I think he had some trouble with his channel a while back, and his videos got deleted, or the channel got deleted. But he's come back now with a new channel, and he's going back and showing some of the previous featuring some of the previous content he had, which I'm glad because I really liked a lot of his videos. But anyway, this is dedicated to him, and actually got a purchase inspired by one of his videos. So got a little bit of everything. I actually got a couple new comics, which I hardly ever get, but there's a couple books that I really like, or one that I really like, and the other one I'm kind of up in the air about. But anyway, in this one, I'll have to give credit to Eric Breen from the Four Color Fossils uh, for turning me on this book. It's a new World's Finest title, but it's either set like back in the 60s and 70s, or it's got that Bronze Age feel to it. So really good so far. This is issue number 5. Got all these so far, and I'm one of the guys that collects all the Crisis crossovers. Of course, nothing will match the first Infinite Crisis on Infinite Earths, but this latest offering is Dark Crisis. It's good so far. We'll see what happens with it. The usual world-shattering type thing going on. Okay, here's 3 more DCs, only of the DCs I have, and this completes a run for me. One of those apocalyptic things that I'm so fond of. Completing my run of Hex. If you guys remember that one from the late 80s. Here's number 12. Number 13. I think this is a cover by Dennis Cowan and Rick Magar. The Dogs of War. And the last issue when Keith Giffen was doing the art. Number 18. So glad to complete that one. Got some ACG books. These have been in my cart for a while, and I'm surprised most of them were still there. But I want to go back and get them just because I like the company. Got some cool little characters and cool stories. Got some anthology titles that I like really well. We'll start it off. This is another one from Mr. Breen here. Romantic Adventures number 127. I'd never heard of this title. Pretty cool. Adventures into the Unknown number 136. Most all the rest of these books are like mid to low grade. That doesn't matter. Just they're complete and I can read them. I don't care. Adventures into the Unknown 141. And here we have a title called Gasp, number 4. I think this is the last issue. There are only 4 issues. I think I have one other issue. This is the last one, if I'm thinking correctly. So don't quote me. It's number 4. More Adventures into the Unknown 124. Some cool Silver Age sci-fi. And number 125. And got some Charlton. Unusual Tales, number 21. And Unusual Tales, number 24. I thought it was kind of cool. They put some ads on the bottom here of the cover. Some people don't like that. I think it's kind of cool. Okay, I really like this cover with a mummy cover on it. Unusual Tales, number 32. Pretty cool. And we get to the gold key. I know a lot of you guys Maybe not a lot, but some of you guys, especially some of the four-color fossils, really like Gold Key. And in the last 8 or 10 years, I've really been getting into it myself. So first we're going to start off with Trag and the Sky God. This is number 8. Really nice Jesse Santos cover. I think it's Dan Spiegel art on the inside. Look at the detail on that. That's really nice. And we have the Occult Files of Dr. Spectre, number 1. You can see this is a reading copy. Don't care, still glad to have it. Love these painted covers. Okay, Magnus Robot Fighter. I'm not sure of the number. I'll take it out and see now. Number 27, Magnus Robot Fighter. Really nice painted cover. I think my youngest grandson was woken up from his nap. I can hear him in there. Oh, speaking of grandkids, meant to mention this earlier. On the bottom of that first book I showed, League of Super Pets was out in theaters July 29th, so we're taking the grandkids to see that this weekend. My granddaughter just called earlier and asked permission to have a sleepover, like we were going to say no. So it promised to be a good time. Boris Karloff, Tales of Mystery, number 8. Another great painted cover. Yeah, I really like that. Look at the colors on that one. Very cool. And I think this is a one-shot. Walt Disney Productions presents The Aristocats, my favorite Disney movie of all time. So this was a no-brainer. Giant poster inside. It is not inside, which is mostly the case with a lot of these Gold Keys. People have already taken the posters out of them. But like I say, my favorite Disney movie. Okay, and the last two, last but not least, anybody that watched Gold Key Geezer's last video, he featured the book The Microbots. And the more I watched that, I was like, the more I wanted to read that book. I actually found that there's 2 different versions of that book. And I got both versions, and they're just like a couple bucks. Of course, these are low grade, but and apparently, according to Robert, this was a toy line for a while. This is Microbots number 1. Probably a George Wilson painted cover. Pretty cool stuff. Some post-apocalyptic stuff going on. And here's another copy. And the difference is, and this is on several Gold Key comics. On the back of this version, we have an ad for the SSP racers. I think I actually had one of these when I was a kid. Pretty cool. And on the back of this other one was artwork. The same artwork's on the cover. And I think they meant these to be like pin-ups. You could like cut the back cover off. I'm no expert on Gold Key. Like I say, I've just been into these for, I read a lot of them when I was a kid. But I'm no expert. And I'm sure Robert or Micah from the Fossils, or Eric Breen, any number of those guys on the Fossils will probably tell you more, along with Robert, about Gold Key stuff. But yeah, I just thought this was really cool. And so looking forward to reading that one. Like I say, I'm dedicating this one to Gold Key Geezer. You guys haven't checked out his channel, you really need to. I really like the format he has. It's comes up and he's got a big spread of Gold Key covers behind him with some cool intro music, and and he kind of tells you what the video is going to be about, and then he like throws in an old clip from a 70s cartoon or a 70s toy commercial or something like that. So I really haven't had time to to get into like throwing extra stuff in like intros and putting the graphics in and all that, and I'm going to take some time to do that. But it's really I really like the format. So any guys that are not subscribed, please subscribe to Robert and watch his videos. He's just getting up and running again. Great YouTuber and great guy. So yeah, so that's it. Microbots, and I think there was actually he showed like a picture of the actual toy of the Microbots on his video. So that was actually really cool too. So yeah, he said I would enjoy this, and I'm sure I will. So I'm looking forward to reading it. All right, guys, that's all I got for right now. Hope you're having a great week. It is sweltering hot here in the southern part of Kentucky, and looking forward to the weekend. I think it's supposed to start cooling down though in the next few days, so that will be nice. So hope everybody's healthy and safe and happy, and I will talk to you soon. Onward and upward.